Hello, my name is Allison. I'm 24 and I'm from East London. Now, one of my main motivations for wanting to teach on the Teach First programme, secondary school English, is I'd like to be actively involved in the inspiration of the next generation and bridge the gap to create a fairer education for all. Now, I myself am from the London Borough of Newham, which is considered to be a low achieving area academically and generally a deprived area of London. I understand firsthand what it is like to grow up in these sort of conditions, having to kind of break away from the stigma that students from a lower achieving area cannot reach their full potentials and progress. Now more than ever, students need teachers who are genuinely passionate about their subject, who will go above and beyond for their students to be able to get them back to that level that they were at pre-COVID, and of course push their boundaries and ensure that they can achieve their full potentials. Students will also need someone pastorally who they can feel comfortable to talk to, especially after the past year that's happened. And I would really like it if I could be that teacher that they feel comfortable enough to come and talk to. Unfortunately, there is a stigma that students who are from deprived areas are less likely to achieve academically and reach their full potential. And with the COVID pandemic, this has only widened that gap and increased that stigma. I want to be a teacher who actively engages students in my subject, English, and actively engage them, ensuring that they don't feel as though English is a chore since it's a compulsory subject on the national curriculum, but rather that they enjoy coming into my class and finding interests across the curriculum of English that they really enjoy, making sure that they understand exactly what's required of them to help them go on and progress to where they need to be. And I want to create much more ambition as well. One of the many things that I'm looking forward to as a teacher generally is the day-to-day interaction with students, colleagues, parents, people across the school, including governors as well. I feel like with my part-time job working as a sales supervisor in the very busy Hamleys of Regent Street, I've had a lot of engagement with the public, and I'll be able to use the skills that I've already developed and use them in this new chapter of my life as a teacher. I also feel like I'm really looking forward to the immense job satisfaction that comes with being a teacher. I'm under no disillusion that teaching is easy. Of course it isn't, and I am very ready to take on this new challenge. I have a lot of family who are teachers as well, my sister, my brother, my mother, so it is something that we do enjoy doing as a family as well. I'm also looking forward to eventually climbing the career ladder and demonstrating my leadership qualities and hopefully progressing into areas of senior leadership or becoming a head of year or head of department, and slowly progressing as much as I can and hopefully progressing to positions such as deputy head teacher and hopefully even perhaps headmistress at some point in my career. In terms of my hobbies and general interests, over the initial lockdown that happened in March of last year, I took up knitting, which I actually really enjoyed because not only did it pass the time, but it was also very good for mindfulness, as you need to count each stitch and make sure that you don't drop a stitch, which can be very annoying if you've done so. It can even ruin the project, so be very careful not to do that. I've also really enjoyed taking up 5D art, which is where you have a picture with sticky paper and you put little gems onto each corresponding block. And again, that's been really good for mindfulness. But I very much look forward to meeting you in person and I look forward to hearing from you very soon. Take care and thank you for listening.